we're up. We're today we're going to run the Southwest Airlines Flight 187 from Tucson to Vegas. They did this ride an hour and 35 minutes. We'll see just how close we can come there. I just got to be flight. It's cold and dark.
But hopefully we have everything we need, except I didn't do pushback. Let me set up pushback.
Let me set up pushback.
All right, Captain, got the directions. Let me know through the menu when you're ready.
I think that's the only thing I forgot to set up. I think everything else is good. A lot of stuff to do. You know, I'm surprised I only miss one or two things every now and then. Well, hey Jackson, hey Cam, how's it going? Welcome. Well, I say welcome back, friends. These guys have been here, they're regulars. For those of you that may be just watching and not typing anything in. Alright, like I said, this is going to be a Southwest Airlines flight, Flight 187 from Tucson to Vegas. They did this ride in an hour and 35 minutes. We're going to see just how close we can come to that. You should have the load data sheet on the right. Let me give you the CDU as well. You follow along. For those that want to see how this is done. Alright, let's get going. And this is an originator flight. First flight of the day. Everything's completely cold and dark. So, alright, DC battery selected to bat. DC battery switch is on guarded. All standby power is auto guarded. Alternate flaps are off guarded. Fuel pump switches are off. Wipers are set to park. Hydraulic pumps, electric 2 and 1 are off. Landing gears down. We've got 3 green and 3 green on the aft overhead. Weather radar is set to test. Master caution reset. Going to do a fault in-op test and overheat fire test. Alright, ground power is available. We're going to come on ground power. Confirm with the AC selector. And let's get set for unconditioned air right now. And galley power is on. Let's align our IRSs and emergency exit lights are armed. The temperature back there is fine. Let me just cycle that trim air switch. Alright, ATIS. Actually, we'll do that in a bit. Let's enter our position. We're in Tucson, KTUS. And you can see the coordinates just popped in there. That's in the database for that airport. Now we'll go see what the GPS is picking up. And you can see they're pretty close, so we don't have an issue there. Flaps are up, and showing up on the aft overhead. Let's give them the position lights. Let me get some brake pressure in here. And let's set the brake. So that'll take care of our originator flight, and we're going to move on to the pre-flight now. Let's see, what did I miss? It's snowing in western New York. Ooh, you can keep that snow, Cam. That's why I left New York. Great balls of fire. Yeah, fire. I'll take the heat before I take the snow, that's for sure. Yeah, you pretty much are, Jackson. You can say that again. Some sun, yeah. Actually, we finally got rain yesterday for the first time in a few weeks. Little shower. We didn't get much, but we got some. All right, let's continue with the pre-flight here. Leading edge devices test. Service interphone is off. Reversers are extinguished. EEC switches are on guarded. Crew oxygen is 13,000. Passenger oxygen is normal guarded. Flight recorder test. And we'll do the Mach speed warning test 1 and 2. It's going to be a little early for stall warning. We'll come back to that. 3 green on the landing gear. PSCU is out. And let's check our oxygen flow. Get my fat finger in there. Lights test. See if we got any burnt out bulbs. Hope not, because I'm maintenance. I've got my lower monitors set up today, so we have SayIntentions running. Everything should be up and running now, just the way I want it for the most part. Alright, we're looking good on the lights. Alright, flight controls A and B are on guarded, alternate flaps are off guarded, spoilers A and B are on guarded, yaw damper is on, VHF nav is normal, IRS is normal, FMC is normal, source selectors, auto control panel is normal. Fuel temperature is 30, and crossfeed check. Fuel pumps are off, the AC-DC panel is set, galley power is on. Equipment, cooling, supply, and exhaust is normal, emergency exit lights are on, no smoke and seatbelt signs on. Let's get our window heat on, and let's run the overheat test, TAT test. Really, that indicator should go out, and then it should brighten up a little bit, and we should get a little temperature rise, but that doesn't work correctly. Alright, wing and engine anti-ice are off, and let's get rid of that hydraulic pump. Hydraulic pumps, electric 2 and 1 are now off. We have 3 entranceways open. Test on the flight data recorder. Pressurization panel is all zeroed out. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable. And we are set. They are set for auto. Auto open for unconditioned air. APU is off. Engine bleeds are on. Let's clear that master caution. Overheat test. That's looking good. Today's ride is 30,000. Alright, and that's set from my last ride. Let's check our outflow valve. Alright, and our lights are good. We'll use the right igniter for this ride. Alright, let's do ATIS clearance and then program the flight management computer. And let's see, I miss anything here? It's cold in England? Yeah, that's why I moved down to Boca. I mean, it gets bad a little bit here in January, February, but nowhere near what we were getting in New York, so I can deal with that. Alright, ATIS is 123.8.
Visibility 10.
Let's see if this has changed any.
Conditions clear. Temperature 31. Dew point -8.
29.95. Oh, it's got a little worse.
9 or 9 or 5.
It's 29.98. Let's cross-check that.
Feet. Arriving and departing runways 12. Or advise on course heading. Altitude.
And that is set. That looks good. And we have whiskey. Okay.
Advise on initial contact. You have information whiskey.
Alright, we've got whiskey.
Tucson
Let's go to clearance now. Clearance is 126.65.
Wind 005 at 4.
65.
Sky conditions clear.
See if anybody's on here. Good afternoon, Tucson. Oops. I thought we were going to sneak in there.
Vancouver, Gabit 1 departure. Flights en route, plan runway 02, squawk 3312.
Tucson clearance, Southwest 187. Looking for IFR clearance as filed to Vegas. We have information whiskey.
Clearance on request, stand by.
I moved those 2D screens around a little bit. I think I might even shrunk them down a little bit. I don't know if it's too small now.
Cleared to Las Vegas via the Borough 5 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 30010 minutes after departure. Departure on 125.1 squawk 2252. Expect runway 12.
Cleared to Las Vegas via the Borough 5 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 10,000. Expect flight level 300, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 125.1, squawk 2252, and we can expect runway 12 for Southwest 187. Alright, so that's all looking pretty good. So let's program our flight management computer now. We're going from Tucson.
Read back correct. Contact ground on 120.025 when ready.
And that is the wrong sheet we have here. Where's my little data sheet here? That's St. Louis to MCI. That's wrong. I gotta go take a look at that. Let me see what happened to my load data sheet. You have the wrong one there. I'll be right back.
Hello everyone, and welcome aboard Southwest Airlines Flight 187, heading to Las Vegas. We're thrilled to have you with us today. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, don't hesitate to reach out to any of our crew members. We're here to help. Thank you and enjoy your flight.
Here. Let's see if I can do it from here. It's the right one.
Yeah, the wrong load data sheet there. Wrong ride. You should have the right one now. Oh, good morning, Chris. You snuck in here when I was out running around. We'll consider that my walk-around check. All right, Tulsa, and we're going to Las Vegas. KLAS. This is Southwest Airlines Flight, SWA 187. Okay, and we have Borough 5 on the way out with, that is runway 12, I believe they gave us. Alright. And on the arrival, oh, you know what, let me give you that. You can follow along there.
American 442 clearance, it is Zulu, contact apron 12227. We have Zulu and contact ground.
Keys are sticking here. Let's see here, that. And it doesn't have runway 12 here. That's interesting. It's got 11 and it's got 12 right. And there is no 11 and 12 right. Let's take a look at that load data sheet. That ain't right. Let me bring that up here. Here's the chart for Tulsa. Or Tucson, Tulsa. So we've got runway 12 on the way out. There's no left and right. So we'll pick you. All right. Extra 4. Let me give you back that sheet. Oh, did I put ball in there? That's not even on the chart. Well, I'll put it in manually. We'll put this all in here. Make sure this is right. All right. 4, and we're coming into 26 left. 26 left. We're going to do the RNAV into 26, right? Yeah. They've got they don't have that. All right, we'll just take You, and that was going to be, that's not even on the list. I'm going to go do this myself. Alright, let's take a look at this. That's a little weird. Maybe the chart's a little too far behind there. Alright, let's get Burrow. You know what, clear that out. We got a restriction in there. And you're not going to let me do it. Alright, Burrow. We'll do it that way. MRTNI, Martini. Splits. Right, TZ. Ryan. Right, double N. And then we've got Ball. And then PXR. Drake. Elda. Right. And then we're into 4. Oh, I don't want that. Clear that out. Alright, Elda. 4. And okay, J. Gene. You're going there. Gonna get rid of all this crap right here. I would have been better off just putting this in myself. I'm pretty much doing that anyway. Alright. And then Huxley. Right, LY.
Squad code 6121.
Halen. And then we pick up Primo. Right. Primo, and then we're going to pick you up on the way in. Now, let's go have a look at that.
Clearance leaving Air Canada 2698142. Information Zulu identified 5 hotel.
Yeah, definitely got to look at that. Definitely got to look at that. What a freaking mess. That's interesting. I got to leave Navigraph note. Because that doesn't match. Alright, Burrow, Martini, Splits, Ryan. B-Ball, PXR, Deer Park, Ella. After Ella, we're into you. Didn't pick that up, did you? Keys are being difficult here. Alright. Right, Gene, Petty, Huxley, and then you're in here again. Wow, why can't I get you to take?
General 2335, good evening. I have your way here. Standby 1. I need to check something on the roof.
Now, where are we here?
General
Reichster. Elda. Right, what am I missing here? Elda. Elda.
Transition. Flight plan
Goes right to Gene.
24 right. And squad 6325.
Ah, fat fingers. Okay. To Gene. Boy, that was painful. All right, Petty. And then you're in there. I don't know how I managed that. Right, Gene, Petty, you, then you, Huxley, Halen, Prino, and then we're on our way in. All right, let's have a look at that again. Ryan, Beeble, Deer Park, Elder, Gene. That looks much better. Prino, and we're on our way in, and then we have the hold. All right, let's take a look at some charts real quick here. Oh, hey, Solar Symphonics. You snuck in here while I'm trying to figure this mess out. I'm doing pretty good, man. I got another day in the flight deck. The wife is out picking up Jersey Mike sandwiches because they have that buy one and they give proceeds to charity. So my wife's buying two ginormous heroes. So I'll have that today, tomorrow, and probably the day after. FMC's working. Oh, that's great, man. I tell you, there's no better feeling than when everything comes together and it's working the way it's supposed to. I kid you not, man. That's pretty cool. All right, let me give you some charts now. And let me look at the same thing here. Let's figure this mess out. Make sure we got it right. And give me airports listing here. Tucson. Sid, what'd they give us on the way out? Borough 5, right? Let's take a look at that. All right, Borough, we need to be above 6,700. Then we're into Martini, Splits, Ryan, we need to be above 8, so let's put that in there. And then after Ryan, we're hitting B-ball. And then B-ball hits the end of the SID. All right, let's take a look at the back end here into Vegas. Vegas, we have Reichstra 4. And we're coming in from Elder, which is off the chart. Then Gene. And then, was that Hefty? Hefty, we need to be 250. And we're going to come all the way down. We're going to go, I could put in 14. And that's what, 16? And that is, let me make sure I'm in the right spot here. You're not going to take that on me? All right, you know what? Put that in then. How about that? No, I don't want 1,400. Take that. Oh, I think I hear my wife pulling up with food. All right, Reichsker is nothing. From there, we're going to Huxley. Huxley, 250. And we'll come in at 10. I'm going to come right on the bottom end of it. Halen, we need to be below 9. So we'll put it, well, 9 or below, actually. So, Halen, you can have that. No speed restriction, right? Then we're into Primo. Primo, 210 at 8. That is in. And let's take a look at you. What did I say? 26 left. And we're doing the RNAV-RNP, right? And we're coming in from Primo. Right? Primo. I guess we could put this in as well since it's on here. Oops. That was quick. Alright, Primo. No, I'm good. Shand. And then we'll take that. So that looks good. That matches the chart. And what are we looking at? What do we have? Yeah, that's fine. Alright, that looks pretty good. Alright, let's come back to Tucson. And what they get, we have 12 on the way out. Now this I put in case I have to come back. If we have an issue with the aircraft and I gotta come back, this is already done. Being I'm in here by myself. Do simul cross check that. Alright, that's good. Alright, and let's get that in there.
Winnipeg, Aspen 3, Rafa, flight plan on 230523 for West at 529. All correct, call it.
Alright.
Thanks, good night.
That looks good. That looks good. 111.7.
Identifier 115 Romeo.
111.7. Alright. That's all looking pretty good. So if I got to come back, this is all in. I don't have to do this.
Call it from 12227. One way there, 12227, and I'll 030.
Alright, now let's see. What are we on here? Where's ground? Ground's 120.025. Tower is... Tower, 118.3. Departure is 125.1. And that looks good. Let's see if that frequency, hopefully that frequency is on. That's what they're using for ground. Alright, 025, yeah. Don't sound like we have anything on that frequency. Alright, well, alright, the pedestal's set up. Terrain, position, data, airport, and I'll take station. I'm on the master, you can have the slave. You can have weather, station, airport, data, and position. And let's get this all in here. I didn't do that at all. Let me give you that load data sheet again here. Let me put that in. Let's grab that. Completely bypass that. Alright, I'm going to need the electronic flight bag, so I'm going to lose the YouTube channel there for a bit. I'll be right back. I need Zibo's electronic flight bag, so I can make changes in here. Alright, wait, fuel. Oh, you know what? Let me give you the same chart. As you can see on the load data sheet, our fuel is 17.5. Alright, our payload is 39.6. I have it all written down with a zero fuel weight of 134.6. Let me give you that. We're going to payload. Fuel this ride is going to be 17.5. Our payload is going to be 39.6. And it should give us a zero fuel weight of 134.6, and 21.6 is the CG. And 134.6, right on the money. Alright, let's do that again. We got a zero fuel weight of 134.6. Let me give you the charts again. And our final result with the alternate is 75.41. So we're going to 7.6 on a reserve. Alright, cost index this ride I believe was 18. CI is 18. And we got a cruise of 300. Yeah, I know, it's in already, pal. Alright, let's get our cruise winds. We'll go to top of climb here. 196 at 24. And we're looking at 2. Alright, we're not going to derate. Our CG I said was 21.6. This is going to be a flaps 5 takeoff. Trim is going to be 550. And we have a slope on this runway. It is up 0.5 with a heading of 123. And our winds, let's get the winds here. I have it all written down already, but you'll be able to follow it along here. 180 at 6. Alright, that's all looking pretty good. And 149 on the engine out. So that's all looking good. Let's get our descent in here now. We'll put in 20,000, 15,000, and 10,000. Alright, and since we're down here already at Vegas, we're looking at 2994. Let's take a look at the top of descent here. Top of descent, we're looking at 2994. We don't have to worry about icing. And we want our descent profile here to 20,192 at 20. 15,198 at 17. And at 10,203 at 19. And we'll come into here, we'll go into our route data, and here I'm just going to request the cruise winds. If you want to put them in, you can come in here, you can see the winds at all the different flight levels, and you can put those in manually if you want to, but matter of fact, I will take you, and I will have that. Oops, I just cleared that out. Request that again. Load that up. And they loaded up the cruise at 300. So that's all looking pretty good. Now, one more quick peek because this was really a screwy setup this go around. And that looks good with the hold. Alright. Alright, I'm happy with that now. Alright, that's already done. That's already done across the board here, just about, right? So that's set, you're set. 149, initial heading was 126. And we're cleared up to 10. Alright, so that's all good. Alright, nose wheel steering is normal guided. Let's check here. Oh, I want you there. And I want you there. And we'll, well, the lower you're not going to be able to see because I have SayIntentions down here for our ATC. Alright. Auto flight system 1 and 2 is looking fine. Alright, primary flight display, artificial horizon is level, ground speed is 0, 45 on the speed tape, V1 is 142, 149 on the engine out. We have got a heading of 126, decision height of 200 if we got to come back, local pressure 2995, and we're cleared up to 10. I've got terrain on the nav display. Let's get the standby gauge set up. We're looking at 2995. And that's set, and N1 is auto, speed reference auto, reset the fuel flow, and a rejected takeoff is set. I should be getting sound here. There's my sound. My throttles don't seem to be moving here. Do you work? That works. That works. I gotta go take a look at my throttles. I'll be right back. Wow, where did that come from?
That's interesting. No problem.
Well, I've got no throttle all of a sudden. I'm not sure why. Oh, well, I know I added the monitor on the bottom and I moved them around, but that should not have affected the throttle, not just these. Interesting. You take a look at something real quick in here. You dump these on me. Right toe brake, left toe brake, yaw. And you throttle 2. It's working there. And it's working there. Both of these are working. Interesting. That I don't get. I might have to restart X-Plane. Oh, if I do that, I'll come back live and this will all be set up basically ready for pushback. Alright, I'm going to continue with the exception of that. And then when I come back, we'll be ready for push. So I don't have to go through all this all over again. I'll do that offline. Alright, so let's say we got those indicators. This is all looking good here. 550 on the trim, let that run amok. Make sure that's the only issue. Alright, that's all looking pretty good. And you're not going to need the CDU. And you're not going to need the load data sheet anymore. And you're not going to need the electronic flight bag. Alright, let's check the bottles. Our bottles are good. We got a clean board. Cargo test. Alright, that looks pretty good. Let's run that test. That test should be done.
Climb now.
And let's check the stall warning 1 and 2.
Climb.
Okay, so they're all good.
Climb.
Alright, that ground proximity, and then I'm up to starting the APU.
Descend, crossing, descend. Descend, crossing, descend. Descend now.
Hopefully that's just a simple restart.
Increase climb. Increase climb.
I may have plugged this into a 3.1 USB as opposed to 2.0.
Maintain.
And then just moving it back over didn't work.
Maintain. Monitor vertical.
Funny thing is that works though.
Test. Pass.
Alright, let's do the ground proximity. We'll do the long test.
Light slow. Pull up. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear. In up. Sink rate. Sink rate. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain.
Alright, let's see. What did I miss while I was doing here? Alright, good morning. I got that. I'm doing pretty good. FMC, I got that. Nice, true.
Bank angle.
Oh, your comments are being deleted? Oh, that's weird.
Minimums. 2,500. 1,000.
Oh, you're in Tucson, eh, Michael? Yeah, that's where we are. We're going to be heading to Vegas. If I can get these throttles working.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
Alright, let me try one more thing while that's finishing up that test.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Obstacle. Obstacle. Obstacle ahead. Pull up.
Alright, it looks like I'm going to have to restart X-Plane. It's being picked up, but I'm just not getting anything with the Zibo-Mod. Don't get it. So, alright, we're ready basically to button up the doors and get the APU running to get out of here. So, when I come back, once I figure this out, we're going to pick it up right from there, so we don't have to go through the setting all this up again. I'll set it up real quick before I come back online. Sorry about that, everybody. I thought I was good to go. Adding that monitor via USB. I guess it must have screwed this up a little bit. That I didn't check. Alright, everybody. I'll be back in a little while. Sorry about that.